we toast to another successful mission.
Little do those people know, but not only am I watching them, but they are being recorded on videotape. And the camera is in les specs. The glasses, which contain a miniature electronic camera, were developed by a New Zealand inventor in Auckland. They've been granted patents in the United States and in Japan. Well, at the moment, these are really just an experimental model and fairly basic. They're working on developing a production prototype for the future, but you can see how the whole thing works quite clearly on this one. First of all, the lens itself is behind this little piece of mirrored glass, which I can easily take off like that. It's just stuck down with blue tag. And there you can see the lens itself right there, and there's an aperture behind that which can be controlled by turning this little screw. In the future, on a production model, that aperture will be constantly changing automatically. Now the light passes through that lens and into this CCD, which is a charged couple device, and again in the production model that'll be much smaller and enclosed, and it'll also be a colour CCD chip. At the moment it's only black and white. The signal is then transformed directly from light images into a electronic signal which passes down these wires, which will be buried, of course, in the arms of the glasses, down into a small Video 8 recorder which you would carry perhaps on your waist or something like that. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, what I'm going to do is to plug the glasses directly into this television set here by connecting it up to this wire, like that. Okay, now, there we have an image on the screen. You can see that little Buddha there, but I think we probably get a better one if we just dim the lights. There we are. Yeah, so you can see it very well. And in actual fact, inside the left lens of the glasses, there's a square marked out which delineates the field of vision of the camera lens itself. The lens is actually a fixed focus lens which has a very great depth of field, and so everything is in focus from very close to the camera to infinity. So I'll just put it on, and you can see that I can zero in on this little square, and I can line up the Buddha there, for instance, and hold it steady. And then if I look to the other side of the room, I can see Gene Campbell, who's the inventor of this little device. Now, I understand it's already patented in the United States and pending in Japan. Where does it go from here?
We're talking to several companies, and they're very, very interested and waiting for the patent to come through. And when that happens, I am very sure that you'll see this product in the shops.
Will you eventually be able to incorporate sound into them as well?
Oh, yes. Each arm of the glasses will be able to have a stereo microphone incorporated so that you get sound as well.
Have you had any interest from people other than manufacturers, like intelligence organisations, for instance?
We have, actually. We've had approaches from several countries, from their security people.
Oh, well, have to watch what we're doing.
Haven't heard from Dick Tracy yet.
And coming up next, a new look for the Harrier jump jet.